It's a San Francisco taxi on a Sunday afternoon. Creating ideas while we're driving around. We're trying to use the beauty that we see to inspire us, to increase life. And what does that mean? To increase mind, to increase body through workouts, to increase money through exponential money multiplication, or at least a very strong linear one. You're adding up incomes to make 500 a day. That's what we're all trying to do. We are all building a machine that is financial, mental, body. And where do we draw the energy? From the positive mental energy that's all around us in the vacuum. That's right, the vacuum only uses plus, not that negative sign. No, we're still working on it at Department of Good Ideas. When we increase mind, body, money, 500 a day, 1,000, then we start to make 10,000 by being vendors and being on the other side of the product aisle, on the side that's actually selling you the product and creating all those products. What happened here? It's like an optical illusion. You can quietly slip into another dimension and go into that aisle where you're the one putting the products on the shelf, and you'll also have plenty of money, so you'll be the one walking around taking products from the shelf comfortably, whatever you wish from just about any shelf, because your financial business machine is built by which money is multiplied, exactly like building one of those machines in the mint that make 5, 10s, and 20s and hundreds. You make some of those, and at what rate? Each business machine is a small business, small to medium business that gives you free time. And the skill involved is 50 to 100 an hour, or it's online. That's another great idea. To work, figure out how to work 4 days a week, 20 hours a week, so you can go online and sell your products. And then your machines are making you a lot of money. Then you can move to the glass house. You can choose to begin with glass furniture, but we suspect you did not throw stones when you live in your glass house. We encourage that, and we also encourage that you dress in the basement. Sometimes we have to fire message phonons, like in the Starship Enterprise. We're trying to make money, increase life, and a lot of it will be idea sharing. We will be collectively adding ideas that multiply our knowledge that everybody can use, at departmentofgoodideas.com, such as Planet Labs. Am I losing anything by telling you the following? This is a great opportunity, a benefit to living, a service I'm providing of information. And we can all do this for each other. Watch this one. Planet Labs. They're building satellites to scan the Earth. There's about 24 satellites, or maybe more, hundreds. And they place them all in a straight line. These satellites are watching the Earth, scanning the Earth, because they're all placed in a straight line. So as the Earth moves, and it scans. And so they want us to make up how to use this marvelous device by some creative means, by some luck, by some way that we have already been thinking about, of how we can increase our knowledge and fun by using these scanners that have replaced, or at least in some functions, the function of looking at the planets, the giant satellites that weigh tons and tons. And this is the size of a shoebox. This is San Francisco taxi. For all we know, we're probably also a branch of the Department of Science, the world's top secret organization. Oh, you think I just gave it up and now they're going to follow me around? No. It's the very fact that you laugh at the top secret organization known as the Department of Science. That is our best form of staying secret. That the very people that could suspect our very existence deny it with laughter. What better way to remain a top secret organization? So we're going to make money. We're going to increase body. We're going to increase mind. We're going to increase spirit to the point that we're going to go back and help everybody else with door-to-door pamphleteering. We can do this, folks. This is pretty easy. We centralize the thoughts of the thinkers and the creative problem solvers. After we have demanded thought from the thinkers, and we have demented, maybe. We're all a little crazy. I know I am. So let's see. We demand thought from our thinkers. We demand problems be solved. And we do all this after inventory. We all get like a big bingo card, go to the Department of Good Ideas, and what's going on in all 200 countries. Your complete world picture view. What's that? We'll take it. We have an order. Wow. So any time but Friday and Saturday night is good in the taxi. You don't feel that panic. Well, I'm writer, inventor, as you know, obviously. Filmmaker, where I write, invent. You know, I'm also an efficiency expert. So obviously this is one of my 45 inventions. And it involves film, and it involves writing. So it's easy to write. I'm also from the Ricky Ricardo School of music. I'm a drummer in the band Spirit Tech. We can be found at ReverbNation.com. Everything can be found everywhere. You've been guided away from your job as secretary answering emails. Now you're like this phenom that has to answer Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Vimeo, dislike.com. Every single thing you have to answer. You know why? Because of the movement of some device, like a cigarette or a cell phone, in front of your eyes is the same movement as you're trying to eat something. So it's programmed in there to be pleasurable or necessary or easy to manifest. All of the above. Don't worry, the department figures out everything. And you know what happens? We solve the problems of life only to find they have taken on another form and need to be solved all over again. That's where life is like chess. I think I got that from Reuben Fine about 40 years ago or something. I lettered in chess in high school. We're looking for 1075 Washington. We're on Mason Street. This is going to be the home of the cable cars. I hope not, because often we get stuck there. Well, let's start looking for 1075 Washington. It's this next block over here. And you see, all those things are going to increase spirit. And then we're going to take the centralized thought of all the visionaries and creative problem solvers and the people that can do things like everybody, you know, that can help everybody else out. Oh, this looks about right. We're going to call them out, as they say in the business. And of course, we're a little stuck behind the cable car, but not that big of a deal. It's somewhat pleasant. Somewhat pleasant. Gosh, this is the kind of day that instead of taking people on the super long way, I think I'm just going to take them on the long way. I feel rather magnanimous. Sometimes the prostitutes get in the car and then they say, oh, you know, driver, instead of the drive, instead of me paying for it, will this do? And we're forced to say, madam, do you have anything smaller?